execution was good. Wemby back the other way. Full gallop basket foul. Wembanyama! Get out of here! Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! Vintage Zion Williamson gets his first dunk of the afternoon, and he's fouled.
Williams picked up by Paul. Turns the corner. Williams, watch out! Denied! Darren Williams had it blocked. Clippers go the other way. Out of bounds.
Bernard off to a good start. Gets LaRavia a wide open shot. Too strong. James offensive rebound. Goes back up. Draws the foul. Count it and one. And the Lakers have opened up a 21-point lead here.
Back in there, battling for the board. Oh, big time string. Beverly down. Adams flattens him. Robertson with a three. Up his second. Watch this.
Oh. And this has to make J.J. Watt proud. I mean, this is a J.J. Watt shot right here who's sitting in the front row here.
Turnover for Admiral Schofield, 11th in the game for Orlando, and a drive by Giannis Antetokoumpo, foul on the Magic, and he'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And Johnson clears for Brooklyn. Fournier on Durant. Gotta like this matchup if you're Brooklyn. Raises up over him and knocks it home. It's nothing but net.
Did he just pinch his fingers as if to say, like, don't, he didn't put his hand down. He's like,
this too little?
You're tiny.
This close.
You
came this close, Evan.
I got to get a look at this one.
Right. You came this close.
Playing against him.
So are you saying Marjanovic knew what he was doing there?
No.
Okay.
Because you don't see a steady. You don't see a steady dive. How about that?
That was Harlem Globetrotter-esque. Anthony Davis is 7 feet tall, and he can't even jump and knock the ball out of Marjanovic.
Stop and get another offensive possession.
Get it in. Holiday a three. Off the rim. Korkmaz going upstairs. Tie up or foul?
Right. Oh, wait.
Took him out of the game completely. He had the turnovers in the second half as Zion just bowls his way through Rashawn Holmes.
He doesn't use his off arm, but he just gets Rashawn Holmes off with his upper body.
It goes down. Yeah, it goes down a little bit.
As he should.
Phoenix is in fantasy land tonight.
Yes, he is.
Wembanyama backs into Bronny James. Jump shot. He banks it home.
Lil Bronny's my guy, but he kind of...
Wembanyama lost it. Good double team. Bronny James and Hachimura. Wembanyama! A broken play and turns it into one of those.
Especially for a guy that's having this kind of year.
Bradley fouls Morant. They get tied up. And now getting into it on the floor.
But Steven Adams always going to protect his teammates, and he did so here. Bradley wouldn't let go, even after Morant pushed the ball in his face, and Steven Adams just said, all right, here, let me take you over here with me.
Offensive foul, no call, and then James with his 8th rebound. He's now 2 boards and 1 assist shy of a triple-double. He's fouled here. Count the bucket. What a shot. The physicality and power of LeBron James on full display.
Was rewarded this offseason with a 4-year, $65 million extension as Durant just gobbled up Trae Young.
See, Kevin, and you got Harden, you got 2 guys that love to finish the Come on now.
Now Trae Young and Kevin Durant getting into it a little bit. Couple of competitors.
Now you got
Davis or someone would be there waiting for him, and that just kept happening, and Dirk couldn't make the adjustment. Zion got his own rebound.
Oh, he just took it away from Damian Lee.
This is ridiculous. That should be illegal. That's just bully ball. And he doesn't even flex after.
Back out Robinson, stolen by James. James drives, goes inside and throws it down.
Alexander down to Bobby. Makes the scores and he's fouled.
say you throw the ball where only Boban.
There was some contact there. Curry on the drive. Count it, and the foul. Holiday tried to wrap him up.
Miami has been the aggressor in the second quarter as Simmons lowers the boom on Wade. He'll pick up his third foul. And up ahead, Kuminga. Oh! Jonathan Kuminga! And a foul!
Rebounding right behind Drummond, Whiteside of Miami.
There's James on the drive, and he stuffs. LeBron James puts it down.
He doesn't quit. I don't care the score. I don't care who he's guarding. So intense. Beverly wasn't.
Oh, there's a hard screen by Howard.
Well, if he's all talk, that's some body talk from Dwight Howard.
Just under 2 to play. Huge possession for the Pistons. Cade drives it, jams it. A huge dunk on a huge possession. Count that, baby.
Back out to Anderson off to Danny Green. On the drive, the hook won't go. Boban is there, and there's the dunk.
Right. There's Boban once again, and hanging on the rim for good measure. Oh! And
Carter Williams to Zeller. Zeller fakes, Zeller drives, blocked by O'Quinn. Zeller gets it back, blocked by Porzingis. Blocked again. Goes up and blocked again.
I hate to say this, Mike, but this is reminiscent of who? Charles Smith.
With 20 plus, it's the second time the Bulls have had 4 with 20 plus. Pat Bev right in the grill of DeRozan. That's Pat Beverly, Chicago's own man. In scoring as a senior at 37 a game. He's worked hard to get back to this stature in the league. But he bit on DeRozan. Kobe.
Here it is right here. He's telling him he's too small. Now it's in the house.
Jakob try to tap it out. Williamson comes up with it. Wow, what body control. And Sohan.
Started to pour it on here, up by 16. And a foul coming, and now Ariza and Trae Young starting to have words.
Downhill at Simmons. Double came, it didn't matter. He put Simmons in the weight room, saying he's too little.
It allows him to get a running start and get deep. I think he has to pick him up higher so that if he does get beat, he can get more support.
Avery Bradley. So again, what kind of defense will the Heat throw at him here in the second half? Fires Leonard, goes back, and LeBron says, I'll take it. And he takes it strong for the dunk.
Because Leonard fell back so far.
Just ignoring him. Levine, he goes right. Oh! Stop it, Sampson! Did you not get the memo? He didn't come for the massage, he came for the face.
At the top, defending Giannis again. Can you imagine a 42-year-old mentally trying to stop that? Antetokoumpo powers it through.
I gotta know. So Giannis.
Westbrook got the ball. Russ has it. Gives it to AD. Lakers having all kinds of problems right now. Tipped up and in by Russ. After all that, Westbrook tips it in.
Not the way you run a fast break, but they cost them. But the effort by Westbrook gets them to hoop. They go up by 7.
The game, the whole team, the whole Laker approach became much different.
Cousins throws it down and stands over Kuzma. A whistle and a foul. Luke Walton wanted a charge. I think Kuzma was in the restricted area.